Welcome guys to a brand new video, brand new day. Right now it's nighttime for me, but with the time I'm uploading this, it's probably going to be daytime. So, I mean, here goes nothing. We're reacting to scary videos, chat. It's probably going to be like 15 minutes long, even though the video says 25 minutes. It's probably going to be like 15, 20 minutes. Okay, enough talking. Let's get it.
On a Thursday afternoon, a mother and daughter hurry over to their apartment as quickly as possible after encountering someone strange.
Encountering someone strange? Who is this person that's strange? Who's this person that's strange?
They record the stranger on camera, but according to the mother, this wasn't the only strange thing recorded.
This was
I'm looking at this ring camera footage, and I don't understand why you can see this, because this is ridiculous.
Where?
At the same time of this incident, this was captured. Watch closely.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door.
Where? What the freak? Bro, the door opened by itself.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way.
Bro.
Go.
Bro, the door opened and closed by itself. Oh, that's crazy.
Now, during
That's
this recording, Mom had no
crazy.
idea that this happened. The door to apartment 23 had swung open on its own and stayed open for more than a few seconds before closing. However, this isn't the reason why Jasmine, the mother, is
That's
freaked out by this.
crazy.
Just days after this happened, Jasmine records a video and points out something that makes this whole encounter even creepier.
In the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like,
What?
the video, you saw, the door just came open.
That's a bit
Who
crazy.
opened the door? Like,
Lord, okay. I want to say something.
like, make it make sense. Like, how?
Hold on. I want to say something real quick.
I don't know.
I want to say something real quick. I
The
respect.
door has remained locked.
Watch this. The
Look,
door-
I want to say something real quick. I claim no negative energy towards this video, and claim no energy towards y'all. No negative energy towards y'all. No negative energy towards anyone. I'm just watching scary videos to react to, but I claim no negative energy, no spirits, no evil demon trying to come attack you at night. I mean, yeah. What are you looking at? Yeah, that's right. Well, I was looking at my dog. But I claim no negative energy towards y'all. No negative energy. No ghosts. No spirits. No nothing. Amen. Please protect the Lord. Please, Lord, protect everyone that's watching this. And make sure no negative energy just comes in and everything. Alright, let's continue with the video.
There's nobody there.
Do
Although this
what?
whole occurrence is pretty strange, it's what happens next that's by far the most unsettling. This is where things start to get pretty weird, because after reaching out to property management and getting someone to open up this door, this happens.
Okay, y'all, so property management sent somebody up to come to the
no,
so
Chad.
he do what he do, and I'm going to stay back here. You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord.
What the heck?
What is that? He's holding. Y'all.
What the heck?
What the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? Look at put kids' shoes up in there.
What the heck, Chad?
So so hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door can't open,
What
like,
the heck?
No,
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry. Okay, y'all. So in the minute thing, I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not gonna get close.
What is?
This is real snake skin.
What?
Look at this. You can see
What?
it. Ooh.
Why does that actually look like that actually looks like a snake that ripped it
Eerily, a
off its
large
skin?
pile of children's shoes is found inside, and it's the fact that there are so many of them that freaks out Jasmine. According to her, this may suggest something much more frightening and serious than a paranormal occurrence. However, before calling the police, she notices something in her video that tells her this isn't what she thinks it is, but what she notices doesn't make this any less creepy. In fact, it makes it much more concerning.
So looking back at this video that I took with the proper manager, right? And I noticed something in them house shoes. Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it. Those boots are my daughter's.
What?
Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took, like, I want to say like 2 months ago.
What?
Yo,
Yo,
this is
what?
crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
Watching this
What?
clip, the question is been, just how exactly did her
That's a
daughter's
bit
shoes end up in
crazy,
this
bro. I got like
Although
chills
Jasmine
right
has
now,
no
bro.
idea. She has
I got like
a hunch as to what this
chills
could
right
all
now,
mean.
bro.
After showing property management the video
That's
and learning that
crazy.
no one has occupied the room in years, Jasmine makes a shocking conclusion.
Somebody in this building must be going around here just collecting shoes. I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids' shoes around here. I've talked to at least 2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children been missing shoes.
That's a bit
So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes and then taking them and putting them in there. It's putting shoes in the room, like it just none of this makes sense to me right now. None of it.
But this is probably gonna be like, I'm probably gonna make this video like 23
Someone in this
minutes.
building has access to this room and
Like,
is
this
placing
is
the shoes they
crazy.
steal inside.
I'm gonna extend
Now,
it.
even though property management has
Video
removed
says
all the
25,
shoes
I'm gonna make
and
this
plans to change
23.
the door lock, they told
But this is
Jasmine to be on the
crazy.
lookout. So she sets up a trap.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna get to the bottom of this. See these little shoes right here? Put them here as bait, right? On some real cheap shoes, just, little kid shoes, whatever. But what I did was, I got me a plant, right? Little cheap plant too. But look what's inside the plant. Hopefully y'all can see it. Hopefully nobody else see it, but
According to Jasmine, whoever takes these kids' boots and enters the room must be the culprit, and probably the same person who stole her Ring camera. But after 2 nights of recording this hallway, nothing happens. That is, until the 3rd night, when this is captured. Take a look.
Snap. This is eerie, creepy as hell, bro. What the heck? Yo, bro, that's... Ugh, I have chills, bro. That's a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy, bro. That's a bit wild. Why is she backing up? What's she backing up for? Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all saw that, right? I know y'all saw that. That's a bit crazy. Wait, is that why she was backing up? Or she was backing up? Or was that something else?
Somehow, one of the boots moves on its own. It appears to bounce off the ground before landing perpendicular to the other boot. Even Jasmine's next-door neighbor was freaked out by this, but it's what her neighbor recounts that makes this whole encounter even more terrifying. Apparently, she had come out of her apartment after hearing what sounded like a baby crying outside her door. However, she realized that the cries were coming from inside the room where the shoes were found. Realizing this, she walks back in absolute fear when suddenly this happens. Now, whether or not she actually heard a baby crying is hard to tell. There isn't any audio of a wailing baby in this footage, but even if she actually heard something, it wouldn't explain how the boot moved on its own. This is what spooks Jasmine the most, which is why she's thrown them away since then. Now, to this day, not much else is known about this story, and it doesn't help that no further clips have been posted since these. But as always, until further info becomes available, this incident will continue to remain a mystery.
I'm so scared, bro. I was so freaking scared. Alright, number 5. That took like 10 freaking minutes, bro. That's a bit crazy.
Hurry up.
What's happening?
According to Pink Nemesis, who sent me this video, her little sister needed to pack some clothes for a sleepover that she was running late to. But just moments before coming inside, they noticed something rather unusual on the sidewalk across from their house. Apparently, they had found a shopping cart filled with creepy-looking dolls. Curious, they check out the cart for a quick minute before immediately rushing to the house to get what they came for. But during this footage, which was caught on their doorbell camera, they record something completely unexpected.
Whoa, whoa. Hold up, chat. This is a bit crazy. Wait, what if the kite just moves? Wait, what if the car moves? What if the car, like, just comes in? Or, it's probably a ghost, bro. Either it's the kite or is it the ghost? A ghost. What the?
I don't go to your house and mess with your... So don't mess with mine.
Whoa. Wait. Wait. What the freak was that?
As it seems, the shopping cart they were checking out earlier belonged to this lady. For this reason, she walks in and yells at them for touching her stuff, some of which are pretty creepy. But there's something else in this footage that's just as unsettling, and it happens during the time she's inside.
I just gotta see. I gotta see
figure darts across. It's hard to make out what this is since it moves quickly, but whatever it might have been, it seems to have no distinct outline. It just seems to be a black mass of something. However, it appears not once, but twice on this property. On the second time it appears, it's seen running across the front yard. Now, Pink
Black
says
magic,
that she's
maybe?
seen this figure before outside her home on multiple occasions at night. She initially thought it was just a black cat scurrying away. Given that she often leaves out food for stray cats, she was thinking this was just one of them. But seeing this footage, perhaps something else was captured. Now, she has yet to share this footage elsewhere, but until then, she has no explanation for what was caught. As with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
That's a bit wild.
On May 17th of 2025, a couple from California was on their way to a concert at a Santa Cruz bar known as the Blue Lagoon. They had gone there late at night to see their favorite band perform. It was a fun, crazy night, according to Savvy Cat, who took this photo and posted it on her Instagram page. However, only 3 days later after posting this, Savvy clarifies that the concert wasn't the only highlight of that night. As she mentions, something rather unsettling had occurred while driving back home from the concert. The footage was recorded on her dash cam.
Whoa, what was recorded on the dash cam? I want to know.
Now, Savvy writes, my boyfriend and I were heading home from a concert in Santa Cruz on a very dark, curvy downhill drive. The drive in question that she's referring to is known as Highway 17, which is commonly known as Killer 17. This is a route in California where many accidents have occurred, but unlike most incidents, this one doesn't involve an accident, but rather something else. The The following is their footage. Watch.
What the f? What? What? I actually saw that. I actually saw that. Nah, did y'all see that? We'll play that again. Did y'all see that? Okay, look at the right. Dude, why is there a person? Why is there a
Sabby and
person?
her boyfriend were shaken up by the sudden appearance of this figure. Even at a distance, before passing it, they couldn't make out anything noticeable. Nothing was seen from afar.
Why is there a
Yet somehow,
person?
someone or something appears just inches away from the passenger side. Now, considering what was captured, one would think that the person or thing they had nearly hit would still be alive and completely unharmed. However, when looking at the footage recorded from the rear dash cam, that doesn't appear to be the case.
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Eerily, nothing is seen. Thinking that the figure would still be there, Sabby and her boyfriend were shocked to see that nothing was seen. Clearly, the front dash cam
Absolutely
recorded something
wild.
standing in the road, but when looking at the rear dash cam, the silhouette isn't there. Now, it's worth noting that the couple did see what they thought was a person standing on the road, but after looking at this footage, they're not so sure now as to what they'd seen. Considering that others who've driven here had had similar experiences on this road, Sabby can't help but think that a ghost was caught on camera. After all, this route has seen many accidents here, which has led many to believe that this mysterious figure is just one of many spirits who passed away on this highway. But even more unsettling is the thought that another life could have been taken had Sabby swerved and crashed the vehicle from being jump scared by the figure. This incident continues to baffle Sabby and her boyfriend. To this day, there has yet to be an explanation for what was caught on camera.
Okay, last one, guys.
Of 2025, a woman named Meg finally uploads a video that she's kept private for 6 years. She's been holding off on showing this footage to others for good reason. Something about it disturbs her. Now, at first glance, the video itself doesn't appear to have anything unusual. It's
Okay,
a very
last
short
one,
clip
guys.
that Meg took of her brother, who was passed out on the couch on the night before his wedding. Seeing him like this, she immediately takes out her phone to record him. After all, she's just capturing memories before the day of his big wedding. But unbeknownst to her, this memory would turn into something truly unforgettable for the wrong reason. After looking closely at her video, she saw this.
If Katerina said it to me where she is, why you did it.
What the? Jet, you just get it, Jet.
It doesn't matter. If Katerina said it to me, why you did
The heck? Who is that?
Now, what makes this pretty creepy is the fact that no one else was home except for Meg's sister-in-law and her cousin, but they both have stated that this wasn't them. They were passed out just like Meg's brother from all the drinks. Now, surely, Meg would have had her suspicions if it wasn't for the close-up image of this figure. Nothing about it says it was one of them, but something about it indicates it was anything but a person. A head and a torso can be made out, but no legs can be seen. It just seemingly floats above ground before somehow disappearing quickly. But as if that wasn't creepy enough, someone who saw this video posted a pic of what this figure might have looked like. This rendition is definitely the stuff of nightmares. But further adding to the creepiness of this clip is the fact that the figure seems to be doing something with its arms. It's the way that it moves that makes this pretty unnerving. Whether ghost or intruder, Meg can't help but feel that this was something paranormal. But what do you think? Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else been captured? Let me know your thoughts on this one.
I'm not home alone. I'm not home alone. Hopefully not alone. Y'all are not alone.
Now, the
But
following
I
video
swear
is
this is the
from
last
mother
one.
who
This is
recorded
probably
the
gonna be
video
the
of
last
her daughter
one.
when something quite concerning was captured.
That was very crazy.
According to mom, this wouldn't be so creepy if it wasn't for the fact that this has happened more than once. Her daughter, who's known as Mabel, tells her that her dad is hiding in her bedroom. But this doesn't make any sense, because according to mom, her dad had passed away in 2002.
Okay, who is it?
Daddy. Daddy's right here.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's you, Daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right here.
Okay. Okay, show me.
See?
Oh,
Your daddy's missing you.
my daddy's missing me?
That's your tail.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
It's you.
Okay, show me.
I see.
In your closet?
Yes.
A daddy ghost?
Now, as previously mentioned, this isn't the first time this has happened. Just a few weeks before, Mabel tells her mom that she sees a ghost in her closet. But in this instance, she doesn't specify that it's anyone in particular. She just says that it's a ghost.
Don't see me.
What sees you? The ghost? What are you talking about?
Mom.
The dryer scared me and you already freaked me out.
Watching this clip and comparing it to the most recent occurrence, Mabel's mom is convinced that this anonymous ghost was also her dad. If that's so, then Mabel's granddad has most likely been seeing her on numerous occasions. Now sure, it could very well be that Mabel has a vivid imagination and is therefore seeing who she thinks is her grandpa. After all, she's only 2. But when she says that it's her mother's dad and that he's missing her, well, things get very strange.
My daddy's missing me?
Now, not sure if she was just seeing things, Mabel's mom decides to show her an image of her granddad. Keep in mind, Mabel has never seen her grandfather in person, as he passed away before she was born. But while showing her this picture, she says this.
Yes? Yes, it looks like that. Yeah? And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
No.
What did you say he gave you? A heart?
Daddy. Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
Yeah.
It's the fact that Mabel doesn't hesitate, almost as if she's known him for years. She immediately recognizes the face and says that it's her granddad, the same
That's a bit.
person who's
This
been
is.
visiting her.
That's
Shocked
wild.
and
This is
confused,
wild.
Mabel's mom shares the video online.
I mean, I did hear that kids can see ghosts,
While not sure how to feel about
so
this, she continues to talk about this occurrence with others in the hopes of understanding the
I
situation.
did hear that kids can see
Just how did
ghosts.
Mabel recognize her
So-
grandpa without ever meeting him or seeing any pictures of him before? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for this occurrence.
Nah, that wasn't really
If you caught
that
something
good,
creepy
but
on camera, or if there's
that wasn't
any ghost
that
videos
that,
you'd
that
like to
really
check
that really
out,
wasn't that
in the
good.
next compilation,
Now,
you can send them over to
number 2
videos444
was
at gmail.com. That being said,
But we gotta
let's get
see.
back to the video.
We gotta see number 1. Let's see what number 1 has to
Following
bring
video
us
was
story.
posted by a mother who's understandably quite disturbed by what she caught on her baby monitor.
Alright, please be
At
good.
around 1
Just
p.m.,
please be good.
Kristen placed her daughter inside her playpen
Just
while
please be
playing
good.
her favorite YouTube video. This is
Please
something Kristen
be
often does whenever
Please
she needs
be
to do
good.
some chores around the house. In this
Please
case,
be
she was
good.
doing laundry downstairs. But while being away, something happens in her bedroom that she can't explain. While rewatching this footage, she notices that her daughter immediately turns to look at the door before later blowing kisses, as if she was seeing someone. Keep in mind, Kristen was still downstairs during this time. This is what she caught.
Okay, the music makes it even more scary, bro. What the? Hold up, that was my. I did not know my phone was at 10%, but it's alright. Well, I didn't even realize. Okay. Well. out of nowhere.
I'm most excited to come into work and help share that
Wait.
Kristen's daughter appears to see someone, despite no one else being home. If Kristen was downstairs, then who or what was her daughter seeing? But most importantly, just how exactly did a bottle stem fall inside her playpen? At first, she doesn't notice it, but then she picks it up and chews on it before seconds later, a baby bottle hits the outside of her playpen. Now feeling immensely unsettled, Kristen makes another video giving more context on the situation.
Okay, so this is my daughter's playpen that she was in when the bottle thing happened. So she was standing right here. The stem would have fallen about here. And as you can see, like directly in front of that on the other side is the toy bin where the bottle had landed. It landed about here. There's nothing around that the bottles could have come from, especially because like they landed straight down. So really no explanation. There's the monitor that caught it.
Seeing this footage raises the question, just how exactly did both objects that were placed far away get launched toward the playpen? Now it's been a while since this footage was posted, and Kristen has yet to figure this out. But according to her grandmother, this may have been Kristen's mom who passed away a few years ago. According to her, this might have been her, letting Kristen know that her daughter was hungry. However, she's not too sure about this theory. To this day, this occurrence continues to baffle her. Just who or what had her daughter seen during this footage?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Thanks for watching.
Alright, well guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. I'll add all my socials in the link in the description. I had all my socials. I think I only have like one more social than this, so I add all my socials and everything. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Have a good day or a good night, whatever time you're watching this. God bless y'all.